Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Understanding Cost Structures. Understanding cost structures is a critical aspect of strategic cost management, particularly within the framework of cost behavior and allocation. To effectively manage costs, it is essential to comprehend how costs behave under different conditions and how they can be allocated appropriately to various parts of the business. This understanding allows organizations to plan, control, and make informed decisions that drive profitability and sustainability. Cost structures refer to the various types of costs that a business incurs and how these costs relate to the production and delivery of products or services. These costs can be broadly categorized into fixed costs, variable costs, and mixed costs. Fixed costs remain constant regardless of the level of production or sales volume, such as rent, salaries, and insurance. Variable costs fluctuate with the level of production, including materials, labor, and utilities. Mixed costs contain elements of both fixed and variable costs, making their behavior more complex and requiring detailed analysis to understand fully. The differentiation between these cost categories is fundamental to strategic cost management. Fixed costs, for instance, provide stability and predictability in financial planning. However, they also represent a significant commitment, as they must be paid regardless of the business's performance. Variable costs, on the other hand, offer flexibility but can lead to unpredictability in profit margins, especially if production volumes are volatile. Understanding the proportion of fixed versus variable costs in a company's cost structure helps in making strategic decisions, such as pricing, budgeting, and forecasting. One of the key concepts in cost behavior is the break-even analysis, which determines the level of sales needed to cover all fixed and variable costs. This analysis is crucial for businesses to understand the minimum performance required to avoid losses. The break-even point is calculated by dividing the total fixed costs by the contribution margin per unit, where the contribution margin is the selling price per unit minus the variable cost per unit. This metric not only aids in setting sales targets, but also in evaluating the impact of cost changes on profitability. Cost allocation is another critical component of understanding cost structures. It involves assigning indirect costs, such as overhead, to different departments, products, or services. Effective cost allocation ensures that each segment of the business is charged fairly for the resources it consumes. This process often employs methods such as activity-based costing, which allocates costs based on activities that drive costs, rather than on arbitrary bases. By identifying cost drivers, ABC provides a more accurate reflection of resource consumption and facilitates better decision-making. The relevance of understanding cost structures extends beyond internal management to competitive strategy. Companies with a clear grasp of their cost structures can identify opportunities for cost reduction and efficiency improvements. For example, a company that understands its cost behavior can negotiate better terms with suppliers or invest in technology to automate processes, thereby reducing variable costs. Additionally, such companies can strategically price their products to maximize profit margins while remaining competitive in the market. Empirical evidence supports the importance of cost structure analysis in achieving business success. For instance, a study by Banker and Johnston found that companies with a higher proportion of fixed costs tend to have greater operating leverage, meaning their profits are more sensitive to changes in sales volume. This sensitivity can lead to higher profitability in periods of increasing sales, but also greater risk during downturns. Therefore, a balanced approach to managing fixed and variable costs is essential for long-term sustainability. Furthermore, the strategic implications of cost structures are evident in various industries. In the airline industry, for example, fixed costs such as aircraft leasing and maintenance represent a significant portion of the total cost structure. Airlines must optimize their capacity utilization to spread these fixed costs over a larger number of flights and passengers, thereby reducing the cost per unit. Conversely, in the retail industry, variable costs like inventory and sales commissions play a more prominent role, requiring careful management to ensure profitability. Real-world examples further illustrate the importance of understanding cost structures. Consider the case of Southwest Airlines, which has successfully maintained a low-cost structure by focusing on efficient operations and minimizing fixed costs. By standardizing its fleet and using secondary airports, Southwest has reduced maintenance and airport fees, allowing it to offer competitive fares and maintain profitability even in challenging market conditions. This strategic understanding of cost behavior and allocation has been a key factor in Southwest's sustained success. In contrast, companies that fail to comprehend their cost structures can face significant challenges. For example, during the early 2000s, many technology startups experienced rapid growth but struggled to manage their cost structures effectively. With high fixed costs in research and development and volatile variable costs associated with scaling operations, these companies often found themselves unable to achieve profitability despite substantial revenue growth. This lack of cost management led to the infamous dot-com bubble burst, highlighting the critical importance of understanding and managing cost structures. In conclusion, understanding cost structures is indispensable for strategic cost management. It enables businesses to differentiate between fixed, variable, and mixed costs, perform break-even analysis, and allocate costs accurately. This knowledge not only supports internal management and decision-making, but also enhances competitive strategy by identifying opportunities for cost reduction and efficiency improvements. Empirical evidence and real-world examples underscore the significance of this understanding in achieving business success and sustainability. As organizations navigate an increasingly complex and competitive landscape, mastering the principles of cost behavior and allocation will remain a cornerstone of effective strategic cost management. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UXL, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.